Hi, this is Erling.
This is Judy. Welcome to Travel Trail Sail.
Today we're exploring Raven Rock State Park and the Moccasin Branch Campground located in North Carolina. It's a beautiful day at Raven Rock State Park. I can't believe, Judy, it's November and I'm wearing shorts.
I know, and we have the AC running in our camper.
I can't believe it. But it's
So
a
nice.
gorgeous day and there's so much hiking here. We thought we'd go and take a hike. We're going to try and do Raven Rock Trail. Is it the Raven Rock Loop Trail?
Yes.
And it's about a half a mile from the campground to the visitor center. And then from there, the Raven Rock Loop Trail is about 3 miles. So we're going to go and check that out. Why don't you come along? Well, we made it from the campground to the visitor center area, and that was a nice half a mile hike. And now on to Raven Rock Loop Trail, and it looks like we have to go that way.
Raven Rock State Park opened in 1969 with about 400 acres and has grown to about 4,600 acres. So it's a nice sized park.
Yeah.
And it's located about an hour south of Raleigh, North Carolina. And it's just a beautiful park and a really nice campground.
It is. There are, I think, 30 miles of trails. We're enjoying some of them today, and they're just wonderful trails. The nice part about the trails at Raven Rock is that there are equestrian trails, mountain biking trails, and hiking trails, and they're all separate. A lot of parks we go to, they're combined use trails. So I think it's kind of nice that the equestrian trails are completely independent, and the horses can ride and the hikers can hike.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Hey Judy,
Yes,
we are walking on the Raven Rock Trail, right?
that's right.
And half a mile from the campground, and then a 3-mile loop. But there's this little creek trail that breaks off from it for an extra 1.5 miles. What do you think?
Sure.
Why
Let's go
not?
for it.
It's a beautiful day to hike in the woods.
It is.
Let's do the little creek trail.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Let's check out this little creek trail.
Here we go. Well, we just finished up the Little Creek Trail. That was really nice.
Yeah, it was a nice trail, about 1.5 miles, and a kind of a side trail from the Raven Rock Trail, and it was nice. You went along this creek, and then you kind of ended up on a ridge along the Cape Fear River.
And it was nice because there were all these little areas where the creek had little waterfalls. So just listening to the peace of the waterfall, and we even heard a woodpecker out there. So highly recommend, if you're doing the Raven Rock Trail, add the Little Creek Trail too.
Yeah, definitely. It's a nice side trail.
Well, we've been hiking, I don't know, for hours it seems like, and we're finally at Raven Rock, or at least the start of the Raven Rock Trail. So apparently there's a lot of steps coming up.
I think so. Let's go.
Let's do it. Wow, we made it to Raven Rock. This thing is so cool.
It is amazing. It was formed 400 some million years ago.
Wow.
Which is incredible.
That is incredible. And apparently it was like hard rock that ran into soft rock, and they got smashed together. And then
Very scientific term.
Very scientific, yeah. And then over time, wind and water eroded it away and left this amazing rock formation. It is really neat.
It is really cool. So glad we came to see this.
It's supposed to be 150 feet high, and I've read it can be up to 1 mile long. 1 mile long? Anyway, it's right along the Cape Fear River. It's really neat and well worth checking out. Just know you have to climb a few steps to get here.
That's right.
Oh no.
That means
we have to climb steps back up again?
Yep.
Oh man. Well, I guess we better get going.
But well worth it. It's awesome.
This is a must-see attraction. You got to come check it out.
Yep. Amazing. Holy cow. It just gets more impressive as you keep walking.
Wow.
Check it out. This is incredible.
You really do have to go past the area where the stairs are, turn the corner and keep going. This thing, I guess grandeur might be the way to describe it. It's just so amazing and just beautiful. You have to keep walking along the whole trail, but be ready to climb a few rocks on your way.
So, the Raven Rock Loop Trail actually continues this way towards the parking area, even though the sign doesn't clearly say that. So, just a word of advice there. Make sure you go that way if you want to hit the trail and continue on the loop.
Cape Fear River overlook. This is really neat. It's a beautiful view of the Cape Fear River. This used to be the place for transportation. Riverboats would go up and down the river. And then in 1859, a hurricane hit. That and the rise of the railroads meant that people didn't use riverboats anymore. But it's still a gorgeous view. We are on the campground trail heading back to our camper after a long day of hiking. I think we've hiked 4 hours and my phone says 14,000 steps. But just beautiful trails here at Raven Rock State Park.
Oh, it's been a great day of hiking. Just absolutely loved it.
Absolutely, just beautiful. But we've got a half a mile to go back to the campground. And I think we have to head that way because we've got friends who have checked in at the campground and are meeting to camp with us this weekend. And Judy has a pot of chili cooking with butternut squash in it, which is perfect for fall. So we're gonna have some friends and a campfire and a tasty meal.
Yeah, good times.
Awesome, so we better get going. All right, we're heading down to Fish Traps. This is an area where there used to be a dam and there's supposed to be rapids on the river. So let's head on down and take a look. Half a mile, they said. Fish Trap Trail, they said. It'd be easy. You'd see rapids. What'd you think of that hike?
Oh man, that was challenging.
A lot of steps.
A lot of steps.
Yeah, and not like steps with a rail, but just steps where you're trying to step down the trail.
Yes.
But we're almost there. We got to go check this out.
All right, let's go.
Another fantastic day for hiking, and we're hoping to make it to the Lanier area, or Lanier, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And according to one map anyway, we need to take the Campbell Trail, but we can also, according to a different map, take the Fish Traps Trail, and hopefully it crosses over and catches up with it. So we're about to find out. We're going to head down the Fish Trap Trail again and hopefully catch a trail that goes over to the Lanier Falls area. Well, we reached the end of the trail. We took the Northington Ferry Trail off of the Fish Traps Trail and walked all along the river here, and it does dead end when you get to Campbell Creek, so we can't go any farther. We're going to turn around and head back. Just a note, if you do want to see the Lanier Falls, make sure you take the Campbell Creek Trail instead, and that'll take you right on down. Raven Rock State Park has a pretty nice campground. It's fairly new. It's called Moccasin Branch. There are 24 campsites in the Moccasin Branch Campground. 9 of those sites have full hookups, water, electric, and sewer. The sites are longer and they'll accommodate a larger RV like a longer travel trailer or a fifth wheel. Really nice. The other sites don't have any hookups, however there are shared water spigots. There's a nice bathhouse that gets cleaned every day. There are also 6 camping cabins. They look really nice. One thing to note about Moccasin Branch Campground is that it has a gate which is locked every day. Now in the summer the hours might be a little later. In the fall when we're here, they lock the gate at 7 o'clock in the evening and it will not reopen until 7 a.m. So you'll want to make sure you arrive before they lock the gate. Moccasin Branch is a really nice campground. Let's go take a look. As you head towards the Moccasin Branch Campground, look for the sign for Moccasin Branch Road and for the campground. It'll be a right-hand turn. However, there are often vehicles stopped in front of the sign, and it's easy to miss the turn. If you get to this sign, you've gone too far. But that's okay. There's a turnaround at the entrance to the state park, or you can drive a little bit farther and use the second parking lot to turn around. Now let's go for a loop around the Moccasin Branch Campground. Thanks for joining us on our adventures at Raven Rock State Park. We love having you along and can't wait to see you again real soon.
Bye.